gonna jump right into it. I've been driving Uber passenger for about 2 weeks now, and some of the things I've experienced that I don't agree with is some of the tips in the dashboard where it kind of critiques your driving style. I consider myself as a good driver. I don't speed, I don't overbrake, but this is Houston. People stop at the drop of a dime on you, and you gotta try to hit the brakes. I don't overly accelerate, just things like that. So they've been putting these things in the dashboard, and they critique each and every single ride that you do. And it says, on this ride, you had 2 incidents. On this ride, you had 1 incident. And it says, you accelerated too fast, or you did this. Why? Why are you guys doing all of this? Like, I understand that people have to be safe, but I don't understand why you have to critique each and every ride, because eventually I believe it's going to count against you when some type of decision needs to be made. Just like with Uber Eats, and I've complained in my videos about Uber Eats in the past. So what I'm saying right now is that today I took a look at my dashboard, and it's saying, oh, you accelerated here and you did this, or I had a couple ones on there that it said I made like really rapid stops, like quick stops. So that's what I want to talk about the most, because that's the most opinion that's on there from them to me. So, when you start driving Uber, it asks you what type of map you want to use. If you want to use the map through Uber, or if you want to use Google Maps. So Google Maps is my first go-to. It's my first thing that I would think to use, right? Okay, no. So it said that it was recommended to use Uber's map, excuse me. So I use Uber map, but when I use it, I have people in the back seat like, where are you going? Stop here. This is not the way. You guys are always overcharging me. You guys are always taking me out the way. You guys are doing this. And I'm like, well, I apologize. I was like, but if you can see the GPS, it says that I need to go another block or whatever. Like, I don't know where you're going. So I don't know until I get in the car, swipe over, and I start to drive, and the GPS is going to take me to the address that you put in. I have no way of knowing that, there's a shortcut down here that I can take, unless I know exactly where the person is going. This mapping system is so fraudulent. It's so off. It is so off. Like, for instance, I picked a lady up today, and she literally was going 4 blocks, but it wanted me to go a mile down the road, a half a mile the other way, and circle around back on the block. And she was like, no, we're just going down this street right here, and it's going to be right here on the right hand side once you cut through the parking lot. Thank you. I appreciate it. I tell everyone, if you know a quicker way, just let me know, because this map is going to take us out the way. It's always trying to take me on the Beltway. It's always trying to take me on West Park Tollway. It's always trying to rack up fees and distances. I mean, it's just built like that, and that's what it's going to do. But I don't appreciate them telling me that I'm stopping rapidly when their GPS is at fault, and I have someone in the back seat yelling at me, telling me this isn't the way you go. Stop right here, right here. Like, I took a lady to church Saturday, and it really was no big walk. Like, I literally was going up a half a block more to the light, and I was going to turn around because that's what the GPS said. And this African lady just started yelling at me, this is right here, right here, right here. And I'm like, ma'am, see, because what you're not going to do, I don't care about any of this. You're not going to yell at me in my car. This is my vehicle. Yeah, you're doing a ride share, but this is still my car. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, somebody that owns the car is driving you somewhere. Let's not forget. So I'm like, I'm just following the GPS. Here's the turn right here. I'm going to turn right around, and I'm going to drop you off right here at the place that the address, And then you have a lot of people that don't know the exact address. And like I had a lady that I was supposed to take another 2 miles, and she was like, oh, here's the place right here. Just drop me off. That's a quick stop. I have to stop abrasively, and then I have to let you out. And now you're cutting into my cash. So it's so many little things with this. And, I knew it was going to be this way. This is why I've always done DoorDash and Uber Eats, because I don't have to deal with people in my vehicle. I just pick the food up. I have to deal with restaurants and people like that. But I pick the food up and I drop it off and I don't have to see you again. But with this, you're actually coming into my personal space. You're coming into my area. And I have to make sure that it's clean. Like this guy got in my car today. He had a dog. And I was like, okay, now I know good and damn well we just accepted the terms and conditions for a service dog, right? A service dog. And I fly enough to know, or be in the different areas in the city to know that when you see a service dog, he needs to have a little service dog vest on. 9 times out of 10, he's going to have like a little patch or something. And it says, I am a service dog. Do not pet me. Or something of that nature. He just get in the car with this pit bull puppy. And I'm like, you have a dog. He's like, yeah, this is my first time using Uber. I didn't know if I could have the dog or not. You didn't ask either. So I'm just like, okay, it's fine. Because he told me he was taking the dog to the vet. Never dropped the dog off or him at a vet. But we just going to let that go. So, it's just so many things. So driving Uber so far it's just been odd. And I wish they had some type of way to tell me, if I'm going to the airport, because if you're constantly picking up people, you don't know that I have at least a half a tank for us to get all the way out to George Bush Airport, which is like 50 miles from the area that I'm picking some passengers up at sometimes. There needs to be some type of icon or some type of ding that says airport run or something, so someone to know where they're going. Man, people just randomly get in your car and they want to go an hour away, and what are you supposed to do? Tell them, oh, just cancel because this is too far and I can't deal with this? No, I understand what it's like when you're trying to get somewhere. So those are the little quirks right now for Uber passenger that I've been experiencing. I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for listening to my concerns, my little rant. But most importantly, like I said, I like to share these things because there's so many people in the community who are experiencing the same things as me, and you know more than I do. So if you get a chance, watch this and let me know how you feel about it, and let me know if there's anything I can do to change it besides going in and putting it to regular Google Maps. But if there's anything else I can do, just let me know, because sometimes I don't always want to take the toll road. So, and I don't see anywhere on there that says that I can opt that out. So thanks for listening. Peace and blessings to you.